Following our overnight stay at Star City, we are soon on our way towards Salford Junction. Here the waterways meet a tangle of motorways known as Spaghetti Junction. We turn east here onto the Birmingham and Fazeley Canal. We pass through a few miles of industrial estates and business parks before open countryside surfaces around Curdworth. We pass through the 57-yard Curdworth Tunnel and heading north now negotiate the 11 Curdworth Locks before mooring just south of Fazeley Junction.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning, everyone.
And welcome to our vlog. You join us on it's still pretty cloudy, but it's not bad.
Yeah.
Where are we, honey?
It's supposed to warm up later, isn't it?
Yeah.
We are outside Star City. We spent the night here on a pontoon.
We didn't do the 24 locks, did we?
No.
We did 10.
We did 10 yesterday. And actually, they weren't too bad, were they?
No. No, in the end.
We've come through, we didn't go down the weed, or Pat didn't go down the weed hatch, should I say,
I did.
At all yesterday, but he's been down this morning and got half a bucket, haven't you?
Yeah, plastic bags, scourge of our lives.
And wire, wasn't it?
Yeah, scourge of our lives, plastic bags.
Yeah, about half a bucket. So he did feel it, didn't you, yesterday, and he tried to reverse them off, didn't you? But
yeah,
obviously some came off and some stayed.
Yeah. So where are we heading today?
So that was yesterday. So today we have got another 9 miles to do today.
Yeah.
We are going to pass under Spaghetti Junction in Birmingham.
That could be good.
And head towards Fazeley Junction.
Right.
The reason we are not doing Birmingham is because we don't think it's going to feel the same, have the same vibe as a city should in this current climate. And also the children are on holidays, and there are a lot of locks going through Birmingham.
Yeah.
So we've a feeling that there might be a few kids or youths hanging around the lock areas. So we didn't want, that's the reason we aren't going into Birmingham. So we're going to turn right at the top of here and go up towards Fazeley Junction.
Yep.
So that's the plan, short-term plan anyway.
Yeah. So come along with us.
Yeah.
You will need your coats, but it's quite cold actually.
Yeah.
Quite cool still.
Yeah. It was quite quiet here after all. We think that perhaps with the current climate, there wasn't much open in Star City.
No.
Because there's,
quiet.
It was quiet. All you can hear is a little bit of traffic noise and the aircraft going over every now and then.
That's it.
So it was
pretty good.
A nice quiet night here.
Yeah, it's quite nice moorings though.
Yeah, and also if it was and if the sun was shining, you've got a grass verge next to you here, so which might be quite nice to sit out on if we'd have had some sunshine yesterday afternoon, but we didn't. It actually got quite cold and really windy, didn't it?
Yeah. Well, we better get going then.
We're going to get going, and we'll see you on the way.
Okay.
Bye for now.
Bye for now.
So we're just leaving Star City moorings. It's another early start for us today. It's about 7:15. We thought since we've got another 9 miles and 14 locks, we better make a move.
That's a bit overgrown up here.
So we're heading towards Spaghetti Junction, which is, I think, the Salford Junction on the Birmingham and Fazeley.
That look good.
It just banged into the side there because you couldn't see the edge of the canal where it's so overgrown here.
Yeah.
And it's really narrow.
And the trees covering it as well.
Yeah, the trees were covering the entrance. just another bang to go with the rest of them, eh?
Another notch on the belt.
Yeah. That's the river, and I think we're going that way. Did you hear what I said?
Hey?
And I think we're going that way. So there's a good reason why there's tyres along that end wall, I think.
Very open turn. No, you can try with a monkey.
There's a river underneath this canal here. Then you've got the canal. There's a footbridge there, a railway bridge, and a road bridge. I'm glad I'm underneath and not on the top. Yeah, like you said, without the bow thrusters, it would be quite awkward. So down there is the river, and that's in between the two canals. Yeah, just the other side of these bushes is a river. And then you've got the two canals which sandwich the river. And then you've got that road bridge there.
I think the M6.
Oh yeah, it's the M6, yeah. M6 motorway. Which we've come down many times.
Yeah.
Very new Star City entertainment complex. So that wasn't a good start. I got here and the gate was open, so obviously the lock was empty. And I need a handcuff.
I did wonder whether you needed a handcuff key.
And I need a handcuff key. There's a bank of three locks here. And then there's a bit of a gap before there's the 11 Curdworth Locks. Came through yesterday, had double gates on the bottom, which to be honest were a bit of a pain. So it's a 35-minute cycle ride to Kingsbury Water. I think it's going to take us 3 hours. I let out a little cheer of delight when I got here. This lock was actually in our favour, and it's the first one since yesterday. Well, all 10 yesterday were out of favour, so this was a delight.
Neat, isn't it? I don't think there's any buses go past.
So there's a bit of a blind spot there. We've come round that willow only to encounter quite a low bridge, and you can't actually see that there's a bridge there from the other side. So you can't actually see ahead here either. And another bridge ahead after the willow.
No, not.
So we set out at 7:30 with a mission in mind, did we not?
Yep.
And that's what we're going to do.
My mission was to get up.
Yeah, and you did that all right, didn't you?
Other
So
than that, the mission for the day is
to complete 14 locks.
get it done. Get it done.
Yeah.
Ka-ching. Get it. And all that.
You can tell you're feeling better today.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't very well yesterday, were you? And that's not a bad view.
Right.
This is pretty tight. The beginning. I've just jumped off at the bridge, but there's a boat that winded in a winding hole a bit further back. And so this is Curdworth Locks, and obviously I've had to fill it. So this is lock number 2. Pat's just waiting for me to refill it. So we've swapped over for a couple of locks because these are a bit closer together, so easier for Pat to walk between them. That's number 3 done. Well, The third of this flight anyway. The 6th lock of the day. I'm just waiting for Pat to set the 6th lock.
Start making your way down.
And the views are not bad. Perfect. So this is lock number 8 and the 11th of the day. So potentially 3 more locks to do.
What, that side? Hold on, we're going to go and get some water. It'll be all right there.
There's a water tap here, so I've done some washing on the way, so I think we're just going to fill up with some water and take 5.
But there's at least another 3 more locks. I think we're probably going to carry on and see whether we can get through the next few locks just to get them out of the way, really, more than anything. Lovely views across there. Should be nice.
We've just got 2 more locks to do. Well, this one and 1 other lock, and then hopefully we're looking for somewhere to moor. But yeah, we're going to get through this lock and find somewhere to moor. There is 1 space in front of those 3 boats ahead. Whether or not we're going to do more there or carry on and see whether there's something ahead.
Hopefully this is the last lock of the day. And then we can find some moorings and rest.
I realised, or was told, that there's a winding hole there, which is really small winding hole. Probably you wouldn't get a 57-foot boat there going to turning round. And although we were just on the edge of it, we thought, well, if somebody was trying to wind and they clumped us, then we'd be upset and it would probably be our fault. So we've decided to move on. So we've moved up by just about 5 minutes cruising time, that's all. Just past these reeds, and there's a nice stretch of Armco here. So we've pulled in here. It is amongst the trees. It's tree-lined, it is in like a tree-lined canopy, so we're not going to get an awful lot of solar. But when the sun did come out, it did shine on our solar panels, so should be okay. And we'll probably only stay overnight anyway. Would have liked to have moored outside Kingsbury Park, but we could always walk back if we need to, or we could just come back another time. So it's been a fairly longish day. We left at 7:30 this morning. It is now 2 o'clock. We did stop for about half an hour, fill up with water and had some lunch, so that wasn't too bad. So at least that's made us feel a little bit better about moving on. So that's it for today. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to comment down below and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Once you've subscribed, you can hit the bell icon and YouTube will notify you every time we release a new video. Thanks for watching.